Hi, this is Ken Warren, pastor of Maplewood Christian Church here in Ravenna, Ohio. Just wanted to share a few words for our congregation and for our friends on this beautiful Sunday morning. I'm down at the back of the property, down by the creek side. I wish we could all be together. We really need to figure out how to do a service down here sometime. It's just a wonderful, beautiful place. I wanted to share some thoughts today from the Apostle Paul. I've invited you to be studying. Apologize for the light coming in and out. I've invited you to be studying in the book of Philippians, and I wanted to share a thought from Philippians 1 verse 27. The Apostle Paul says, "Whatever happens, conduct yourself in a manner worthy of the gospel of Christ." Conduct yourself in a manner worthy of the gospel of Christ. You know, when Paul wrote this, he was in prison, and he'd been contemplating his own life and death. And just a few verses before, he wrote the famous words, "For me to live is Christ and to die is gain." And he's thinking about his life, and he's thinking about his situation, and he's encouraging the church there in Philippi to put circumstance aside and make a choice to live according to the gospel of Christ. Whatever happens, live worthy, conduct yourselves in a manner worthy of the gospel of Christ. Now, how can we do that? There's a thousand ways that we can do that. Every situation presents to us a choice. How are we going to live? Are we going to follow our own choices? Or are we going to follow Christ's choices? Just a few thoughts this morning on how we can live in a manner worthy. You know, we can choose faith over fear. We live in a fearful time, and I'm not saying that you couldn't or shouldn't be fearful. Fear can be a helpful emotion. But what it would be is that I choose, even when I'm feeling fearful, I choose to act out of faith rather than that fear. Choose faith over fear. I can choose generosity over greed. You know, go to the grocery store and you see someone with their cart loaded down with things, and I got to confess, sometimes it triggers in me my own greed. I see other people getting their stuff, and I want to get mine. And I think the gospel would call us to choose generosity over greed. If I'm going to load my cart down with a bunch of stuff I don't really need, then it should be for the purpose of giving it away. And to live worthy of the gospel is to choose generosity over greed. And then finally, to choose love over anger. We're in circumstances where emotions are heightened. Sometimes we're stuck at home together. And sometimes I can feel frustrated with my family. They're certainly frustrated with me. I can feel frustrated in the grocery store. I can feel frustrated with the circumstances of watching TV and the news reporters. And I can just feel anger begin to rise up in me. And to live worthy of the gospel is to say that I'm going to make a conscious choice to choose to act loving rather than to act out of frustration or anger or just my temper, that I'm going to live a life worthy of the gospel. God bless you. I hope you enjoy your day. Get outside if you can. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Ravenna, at least for now. And God bless you. I hope to see you soon.